All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get our Tuesday started. What are you whining about? Hi, Leah. You're waiting for me. Sorry. That's why I give the in-between time, because I know that if I tried to do like 9:30 on the dot, I wouldn't make it. So try not to disappoint. Hi, Lynatti. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. As we come in, if we can start doing all the good things like Leah and Lynatti just did, let's boop the screen, share the live out. If you have not done your daily heart meet, please do so that we can get on the algorithm and see if we can have some conversations today on this Tuesday. Hi, Steve. See if they want to talk and what they want to talk about. Sim. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate that. Hope everybody had a great weekend. As we get started, we'll talk about thank you, Ruben. Talk about how Trump truthed this. On top of Adi, on top of joking about extending the or suspending elections when you're at war. Cool. That America is winning, young ladies. Sure they are. And I would love to have conversations with Trump supporters. If you are still supporting Trump, I would love to talk to you. We need to get to 2,000 likes before we can do that. And then I would love to have some conversations. That would be great. Thank you, Dark Matter. I appreciate that. As we are coming in, make sure we're doing all the good things. Boop the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. You would have to show me proof of that, Caleb. You would absolutely have to show proof of that. I wanted to say, because I know you guys don't see me on Mondays, so this is the start of my week. I wanted to say thank you to the people who had donated to me to get snacks for my kiddos. They start school this week. Actually, tonight is back to school night, and then they start later this week. Between you guys and my mother, who helps me a lot, I was able to get so much stuff. Like, it's going to last me a while, and so I appreciate you guys so much. We got fruit like strawberries, blueberries. They didn't want bananas this time, but I got apples because they weren't in the mood for bananas. Lunchables because my son, again, unfortunately my son is very picky. Stuff for sandwiches, all sorts of stuff. And I appreciate everybody who donated to me to be able to do that. I truly couldn't do it without you guys. Like, I can't believe you guys want to sit here and listen to me. Right, yeah, FDR percent true. So if we keep booping that screen up and we can share the live out, and then we can have conversations when we get to 2,000 likes, that would be great. Support Trump for everything. See, that's weird to me because I wouldn't support any president for everything. I'm sure there's always going to be something that I disagree with and that I don't like. And so I don't know why you would do that. That's weird to me. And then also this weekend on Saturday, we took the kiddos down to a park really close to the zoo. It was in It was in partnership with Denver Parks and Recreation and the Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance. They were doing a cleanup of beaver dams that we have along this creek down in Sanderson Gulch. And they had waiters and like the little things to grip the trash and trash bags and all sorts of stuff, and a whole bunch of people from Parks and Rec and a whole bunch of people from the zoo. And so we went and took the kiddos down and volunteered to go clean the beaver dams, which was really, really fun. My kids had not, oh, thank you so much, Chris, had not seen a beaver dam. Thank you, Matt. So that was really, really fun for them. I think they enjoyed that. That was kind of indoctrinating them to volunteer for the community. And after it, they had their animal ambassadors show up with some boreal toads, a box turtle, and a bull snake. So that was really fun to do and to learn about.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
You might want to reconnect your mic again.
Oh, no. Really?
I have a weird green cast on my face from the fields that are on my background. I don't know why. You know how Windows does that weird background?
Switch to the other one.
You might have to swipe down and then I don't know. I don't know how that mic works. 132 people. Keep booping the screen share the live.
Just supposed to connect to the receiver. Is it not working?
Mm-mm.
How about that one? Is that one working?
Blue said plug it back in. Someone just said I need to be put in prison. That's crazy. That's better.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was like, I need to get a desk one, but we're just not there yet.
But I know some good cheap sums.
Yeah, I've found a couple that are like $40 that have pretty good reviews, so I've been looking at those.
Ari has a super fancy one. Mine just lights up.
Mine just... Have you tried smiling at it? No, Josiah, I have not. Taco Cat, thank you for being patient. How are you today?
Another beautiful day.
It is actually. It's a pretty day today. It's probably going to get hot where I am, which is no fun. Why are you still supporting Trump?
The huge things. You know, you said you had kids. We believe the left side wanted to indoctrinate them with trans ideologies. I just posted about
what was I
15
talking
videos.
about? What did I take my kids to do? That's not what I said that I did.
Oh, okay. Yes, I like what you did, but I love the word you use, indoctrinate. So if we're going to indoctrinate them,
because you guys like to say that we indoctrinate our kids with things that are harmful, and yet you guys have never been able to prove that. So.
Well, that's why I just posted about 15 videos of teachers getting fired and courtrooms.
Where at?
It's all over my TikTok. You just go ahead and swipe around.
I would like to see the articles and actually look at the cases. I don't need to go to your profile to do that. And I can't because I'm live, so.
That's fine. And we can just, and that's what I mean. If you don't think it's being taught.
So give me an example of one.
If you don't think it's
where's the article at?
In schools.
Give me an example of one.
It's scary that you don't think it's happening.
How is it harmful? In what way?
So it is happening.
What is happening?
Trans ideologies are being taught in schools.
Where?
All the way from kindergarten.
Where?
What district? Where?
What do you mean where?
Tell me where specifically this is happening.
Give me a school district.
Guys,
where it's part of the curriculum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, God forbid we ask you to pull up facts.
It's funny as professional debaters, you don't know it's happening.
Professional debaters. I like that title,
Professional debaters?
I mean,
we
made it!
I don't know what's happening. I just posted like 18 videos on my TikTok.
I don't care about your little post on your pages.
You trying to get clout for your shitty little account.
What do you mean? They're courtroom hearings.
Give me a school district. Give me a school district where it's in the curriculum, please.
Give me a second.
No, say it. Come back and say it.
He mute himself.
I'm just trying to go take a shower because I have pickle juice on my pants. And this guy
wants to... Addie?
Well, I was opening a pickle jar and it spilled on my lap.
Oh.
Yeah. And then this guy wants to come here fucking breathing trans shit.
Yeah, trans shit. Well, according to the GLSEN and also the Chalkbeat and some other stuff, while some states have laws mandating LGBTQ inclusive curriculum, these typically begin at later grade levels, and even then, the extent of the nature includes varies. But there was a New York school that was teaching in kindergarten.
Which New York school?
I don't know. Give me a second.
And what were they teaching?
I don't know.
Inclusive.
Also, like,
it was so deep with it. Like,
would just
happening? Yes. Okay, but what were they teaching?
Inclusive, because you would have to show it's harmful, right? Inclusive would just mean we're teaching about Harvey Milk.
No, it's teaching about gender fluidity.
Okay, it's
cisgender,
No, they're
teaching that
not.
people
gender,
Yeah,
exist.
show me that.
non-binary.
Show me that. No, they're
I
not.
can't. I can't believe it, guys.
I
They
know you
wouldn't,
can't.
but at the end of the like, even
But
if they
even if they
were, it
did,
would
right?
just be like, hey, these people exist, and move on with their day.
I don't know. I have to go to Google now, and we have to go through the bullshit.
Sure, go do that.
It's you have children, dude. They're going to teach this stuff to your kids. They're
No,
going to
they're
teach it to
not.
your
And if
kids.
they
You're
do,
fucking right, they are.
my kids know what trans people are.
Yo, of course they are. How
And you
old
know
are
what my
they?
kids did
How
when
old
I
are they?
explained? Do you know what my kids did when I explained it?
Yeah.
Okay, mommy.
Oh,
And moved
okay.
on
How
with
old
their
are they?
lives.
How fucking old are your children?
None
I
of your
want to hear the
business.
story that you had with this little angel.
That's really
I've told
creepy,
this story
dude.
before. I have told this story
Let's
before.
hear let's hear the indoctrination.
It's not indoctrination. My kids ask questions, right?
Okay,
So
like
if
what?
they see mommy scrolling on TikTok and they see, for example, actually this happened yesterday. There was two men dancing to K-pop Demon Hunters on their video, and my
Great
son
song.
said, "Those are boys," and I said, "Yeah, boys like to dance." That was the end of the conversation. That was it. That's all that happened.
So to make your tiny little ego feel good about yourselves, I decided to look at your video, right?
Thank you.
What you posted was
Thank
about the Jurpa Valley High School in Jurpa Unified School District. She was fired.
There were
Why
tons
was
of
she?
teachers I
Why
posted
was she
just so you know.
fired? Why was she fired?
I don't know. I posted like 8.
Why?
teachers.
So you don't even know what you posted.
I just flooded
Because
my
from this one that I saw specifically, she was fired because she was using her religious beliefs to not respect her students. That
Shocker.
goes against the First Amendment right for freedom of religion, and you're supposed to have the separation of church and state.
Talk about indoctrination.
Taco,
yeah.
I have a question for you, Taco.
You guys are
Hi,
disgusting.
Megan. I know.
I know, right? God forbid I actually look into information.
Because
Hey,
it turns into
Taco, I'm such a
HRT,
taco.
it turns
Taco,
into
shut up. You're
gender
lucky I
affirming
just woke
care.
up, so I'm really
It turns
nice
into
right
top
now.
surgery for children.
Taco, I just woke up, so I'm really nice right now. You don't want to ruin that, okay? I have a question for you. I haven't even had coffee yet, so really, just don't try me. What would you do if your 4-year-old asked you, when will their penis grow in?
No child would ever fucking say that.
Are you sure?
Have you
I
met
mean, it's
children?
Do you work with students?
Unbelievable.
What
where
about
you guys
if they
go with
ask
this
you
shit.
that again?
You have children,
and again,
host.
Taco.
Look into their
what
eyes.
if they ask you again and again, and then they ask you,
They're
Mom,
fucking
can you take
impressionable.
me to the doctor? Will they be able to give me a penis?
Do you have children, Taco?
God.
Do you have children?
I teach children.
No,
I
the
don't know.
fuck
Fuck
you
you
don't.
don't.
What do you teach? What do you teach?
I'm not going to give you.
No. Tell me what you teach.
Doctor
Hey, Taco. Hey, Taco.
Any
Hey, Taco. I'm a
fucking-
special needs educator. We don't teach
a
these
dick.
trans ideologies. I wouldn't touch yours with a 10-foot pole, my guy. Anyways, again, right?
Anything.
That's fine. Guess what?
You're
It doesn't matter
fucking
because
animals.
Lanati said bye, bitch. Take that shit outside. Thank you, Lanati. W Lanati for the 10 on the green appetizer.
Also, fun fact. In his profile, they were clearly parody videos of students making fun of the ideology that they are being taught, pronouns and gender ideologies.
And I would like to, because, like, it is my favorite story, and I can't talk too much about it, but that is what a trans kid was asking his parents all the time at 3-4 years of age. Mom, when will my penis grow in? Mom, where is my penis? Can we go to the doctor? Will the doctor give me a penis? When do I get my penis? That was constant. That's what it's like to be a trans kid.
It's not even trans kids. Like, I don't think he's ever spoken to children. My children ask the wildest questions, and I'm like, where'd you even get that from? But I answer them to the best of my ability.
The cliche is always, where do babies come from? Kids will always ask fun questions. Phil, you said I should be in prison. Why don't you? Oh, you don't have enough followers. That's okay.
Personally.
Also, while we continue to support our lovely host, Monica, you guys can also support everyone up here on the panel all the time, all day, every day. We all have our fun little apps up there. If you want to buy me lunch or breakfast or dinner or whatever the fuck you want to do, go ahead and do so. But make sure you fulfill Monica's goal.
Rocky, what
Taco.
3-year-old is going to school?
Right. Taco,
my
you said our
parents are not
movement
in
is
my
dying.
bio.
We don't have a movement. My issue is, again, even like Addie said, even if all this was happening, right? He said it leads to HRT, it leads to top surgery, it leads to this. Those are bad things. Why? Tell me you don't understand the science, the W path, without fucking telling me. You've never
Also,
read
like,
anything about this.
kids are not getting surgeries.
Correct.
And even if they do, they're 16 to 17.
Top surgery.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's by doctor. This is between doctors and their parents. Like, I don't understand what your issue is.
I think they don't actually understand because there are some parents that will allow their cisgender children get boob surgery.
Oh, they don't care about that, though.
Cis children who get nose surgery, nose jobs. That's
When you-
insanely high.
When you have that weird septum thing that I can't think of the word right now, abbreviated,
Needed.
DV. I almost said a breach. Anyways,
An abridged septum.
that was not me.
Speaking of microphones giving out, Rocky, how are you today?
I don't even think that was a microphone. Oh, it happened.
Speaker. It's like a speaker.
Last time I checked, I graduated middle school. I didn't ask to go to the school dance again.
Rocky, are you there? Okay. I don't know. The robot.
I did see his box light up at one point, but
Sure. That's it. You guys, while we're sitting here, keep booping that screen. Let's try to see if we can get some Trumpers in here to talk. If you are feeling intimidated, I will absolutely drop down my panel except for my work wife. She stays here.
If you fulfill her goal, I will drop, and then
Unless
I'll
you
come back
bring
30
up
seconds
trans
later.
people again, and then I'm sorry, but
Right.
we're going to have
Beep, boop, bop.
representation every time.
Sim!
You guys don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about him interfering with our election system now.
Trump the man.
For the second time, let's be clear. It's not the first time that he's done this.
Right? Sorry. Also, this is your friendly reminder that when you take your kids, as we're coming back to get, your kids going back to, wow, I can English. Kids going back to school, make sure you vaccinate your children. Please.
Big T, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to tell you guys one thing about your background that you'll find crazy. Did you know that Vladimir Putin, not only do they have mail-in voting in Russia, but that he's the one who approved of it? He's the one who said we should have mail-in voting. So it's like, you say there's no country in the world that has mail-in voting? Your own country has mail-in voting, bro. Like,
Yeah, he makes
I
no
mean,
sense.
is MAGA really?
I appreciate you. But yeah, no, and the fact that Trump is even citing Putin as like a good source, right? Like, well, Putin said. Like, okay, so we're listening to what the fuck a dictator said now?
This is also when I state, right? Mail-in voting has been around since the Civil War, right? That's how things have happened. Originally, it was primarily for active duty military. We still continue to do so. And there is nothing wrong with absentee ballots. If anything, I think absentee ballots follow with the IDEA programs that we have when it comes to those who have physical or non-physical disabilities. It also just helps first-time voters a lot. And honestly, I think, in my opinion, right? Sure, call me conspiracy theorist. If you have tinfoil, wear it. I think we should have young people go on and have mail-in ballots.
bye.
Just indoctrinated Addie.
Yeah.
By the way, Trump voted by mail.
Yeah, he did.
Also, as a maple syrup person, we also have mail-in voting.
Not maple syrup person. I had someone yesterday. They're like, there's some states that only, they do automatic voting, and I'm like, what? No, like if you're registered to vote, yes, you get a mail-in ballot.
Guys, let's try to get to 10,000 likes while we're sitting here. I don't know. How are you today?
Fantastic.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
34 Arkansas.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I think it was a lesser of two evils.
No, not why did you vote for him. Why are you still supporting him today?
Because I have to once I made the initial decision.
No, you you don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reject the president of the United States. I think that would be rude. So
Us,
It would be
us,
rude.
us using our First Amendment right to speak out against the government is us rejecting. That's in the Constitution. We're
can you
we're
tell me
allowed to
one
do this.
reason why I
Would
should?
you
Are
you're
you
gonna blindly support him because you voted for him?
That's crazy.
No.
or
Just
or
because he's the president of the United States.
are
Did
you
you support
just
Biden?
are
I
you
supported
just
Biden during his
incapable of admitting you made a mistake?
So what policy of his do you support then?
I think immigration's great.
Why does immigration bother you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't anymore.
No, why did
Anymore?
it before?
Yo, the illegal immigration, the open border policy.
What makes them what open border policy?
Allowing illegal immigrants
No,
into
what
our
what
country?
what piece of policy, right?
Come on,
Inquires that there is
can we get stuck on a
legislation
different
written.
one?
I
Can
know
we
you're
get
going to
stuck-
crash out now. Legislation written. That's what policy implies. Is that there's legislation written to allow a ridiculous amount of people into the country. You would have to show me where that happened.
I also just want to say I could walk for 30 minutes and enter your country at a non-port of entry, no problem.
Do we?
Don't come in here, Megan.
You don't want to be here.
But I would never.
Yeah, can we get to the next point?
No,
You're the one who
no,
brought up
I would like-
immigration.
No, I would like.
Okay,
to,
I
would
didn't
like
think
you to
I was
point-
going to get stuck on it. I'm not going to argue.
I do one policy at a
immigration.
time. I don't need you to do your script. We know your script very well. We've seen your newsletter.
Hold on,
I'd
wait,
like
I
to
have a
go
question.
one point at a time, because if I do one point and you don't concede on that point, we go to the next point. We're just going to gish gallop all over the place where you still leave
Okay.
and don't have any
I
critical
can
thinking
see it on
about any of your
immigration.
products.
You're right.
About any of your talking points, you're not going to critically think about.
So wait, you'll concede to us that simply, but you just can't admit
Good.
you made a
Yes,
mistake
women.
voting
Yes,
for
go
Trump.
ahead. Go ahead, women.
Oh, does it intimidate you when women are smarter than you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He said, "I'll concede to you, women."
Go ahead, women. It's okay. You
Well,
can
so
all
then what point? What
You're not going to
policy
do
point
anything
did you
about
want
it.
to
It's
talk
going to
about that?
continue to. It's going to continue to happen. What's
Sure.
the point?
What policy point do you want to talk about then?
Don't think he can't spell concede. That's crazy.
Israel first.
What?
Israel.
Ew, I thought we were America first.
Yes, and this is why I'm differing from your main point and saying I disagree with it, and this is why I'm not supporting Trump. Do you agree?
What, because
What?
him being so pro-Israel?
Yes.
Sure. So you still support him or no? I'm so confused now.
No, I think I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Well, good for you. You should take some time to look into that. What just happened?
I need to read what Blue said. Bro said woman with the hard R.
Women.
What just happened?
He said, "I'll concede."
I don't anymore.
I need
That
to
was a-
blow my nose. Hang on.
That was a great conversation, you guys. We did it. We fixed the problem in a matter
We
of 3 minutes.
won!
We did it. We did it, Joe. All right. Well, we still haven't hit 10,000 likes, guys. I would appreciate it if you started booping and hurting those fingers a little bit for me. I would really, really appreciate it. See if we can get some Trump supporters in here. If not, within the next 10 minutes, I will probably hit a restart. That's okay. We can absolutely do that. But wild.
That's crazy. Is Ashley still here? Oh my god, that was fucking funny. I don't know why it was so funny to
women
me,
in the
but it's
comments. Why? What?
I think she might have left Friends. I don't know where she at though.
First of all, I love Trump.
Hi, how are you today?
I just told you I love Trump.
Good for you. I said, hi, how are you today? 'Cause that's how conversations start.
Okay, I'm good. I love Trump
Okay, why are you still supporting him?
because he's the smartest man I ever met.
You met him? You met him?
Well, I ain't never met him, but
Oh,
I
okay.
support him. I support him because he's smart.
You must
How is
know
he
a
smart?
lot of really smart women then.
How is he smart?
No, I don't know. Not even my wife is not smart, but
My God. I know.
Hear
Any
that?
chance to be misogynist, it's fine.
That's
How
crazy.
is Trump smart?
because he know how to hide them files, for y'all can't find them.
You're a troll.
Get help. Like, seek help. Really.
Get help.
Stop it. Get some
Get
help.
some help.
Why are they like this?
Why do men?
Oh, man.
I had a man on my live last night who's like, I was
How's it
wearing.
going? How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
That's
I
how
was.
conversations start. I heard
I
that
was in the
part,
middle of
so.
my
And all of us
sentence.
in the middle of
I was in the middle of me talking,
You also
but
don't
it's.
interrupt current conversations happening.
If it's so important, go ahead, and then after you crash out and leave, we'll carry on. So, H. Dayton, who'd you vote for?
I know, Blacklight, you're fine. And you can't find the button, shocker.
Anyways, as I was saying, I was wearing lipstick.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't. Sorry about that. My apologies. I didn't know where the mute button was. I thought that was a narrated thing.
I'm sure it's not the only button you can't find. All right, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I just kind of strolling through, saw your thing, started reading your background stuff, and
Sure.
the last guy was kind of funny. Like
He
might
was
have been a
trolling.
troll.
He was just joking.
Yeah.
Did you vote for Trump?
So, go ahead.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, so that was interesting because when I grew up in a Democratic household.
I don't care. Did
and-
you vote for Trump?
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I just said yeah.
Why
Okay.
did you vote for Trump?
So originally, I felt as if the world was kind of going pretty south with a lot of extremist point of views, and it was kind of hard for me to like kind of put my finger on it. But in every
That's
like
still,
religion
you're giving
or-
me a nothing
Why
salad,
are you,
dude.
Why are you still supporting him as of today?
I haven't seen anything bad happen much.
No, that's not why you would be supporting him. That would be why you're looking for reasons not to. If you're supporting him, what policy?
But also, do you keep your eyes closed at all times?
Well, yeah, also that, but
Sometimes,
You're an EMT?
yeah.
And you've not seen anything bad lately?
Well, yeah, especially with people with mental illness, it's very common.
You support the party that constantly shuts down mental health assistance.
How do you feel about RFK's feelings on those of us with mental health
So
challenges?
let me. So instead of it just being a black and white with me, I'll give you some color to like my reasoning of voting for him a little bit. I grew up Democrat and a
I don't
I
Democrat.
don't care.
Well, so you guys are just gonna ask the questions and then I just answer them. That's it. I can't.
That's
like,
how
I want you to
this
explain
speak
works.
for
myself.
you, not about how you were raised. Like my parents all voted conservative until they got like into their, 40s and 50s. Like I don't care. Like I don't care. I care about why you voted what you did for you for the benefit of you and other people around you.
Well, it comes a lot off of like my upbringing, So there's like personal reasons why I chose him.
That's
I don't like him
therapy.
for his
I charge
character.
for that. And I'm not a licensed therapist.
No, okay.
If you want to ask Monica on a date, just ask her in her DMs.
She is cute.
You
but
have it.
she's
You
probably
have
not
a
my
whole
type.
line right there.
Am I gonna have a new fan today again?
So,
Probably.
anywho, why did I vote for him? Because
No, the
company
question was
going-
asking about RFK.
He has some pretty extreme points of views.
So how do you feel about his views on SSRIs? That does not need your whole life story.
I don't really deny them. They're not a problem.
Right. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to break down, like, that's why I have the question the way I have it. I try not to relitigate the election. I will if I have to, but she lost, right? That's where we are. So I asked specifically why you're still supporting him, what policies, what pieces of legislation are you doing to still support him? And I'm saying this to the chat for anybody else who comes up because W
No.
Olive. Is that I don't need to know your upbringing necessarily. Most of the time, your upbringing, all that means to me is somewhere along the way, we're going to get into some form of bigotry, usually is what that means. So I'm trying to break down where you're at, and that's what Megan and Olive were trying to do. If you're an EMT, you know the factual benefits of things like SSRIs, and it's like, okay, why are you doing the policy, like voting for the policies that you're voting for? Like, I don't
Dude, get out of the queue. You were swanned.
You were swanned. That's the end of the conversation.
And friendly reminder to everyone in the chat to take your SSRI if you haven't already.
Shit.
Go take your med. Jackson, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 19 and I voted in Pennsylvania.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Uh, Again, I would say that the only reason I'm supporting Trump is because I was born here, but I am a Ukrainian, and I voted for the sole reason because I believed he had a better chance of ending the Ukrainian war than Kamala Harris.
And how's that going?
It doesn't matter how it's going right now.
No, how's that going? It does
Okay,
matter.
so right, he didn't end it yet, right? But he did bring Putin to the table. I don't think Kamala Harris would have ever brought Putin to the table.
And what did Putin bring to the table?
So you're gonna go down this argument of saying like, oh, he's rewarding Putin, but like I get why
Yes.
people are like uncomfortable with the idea of rewarding Putin, right? That's gonna be your whole argument right there, right? That he's rewarding a dictator, right?
No, I haven't made an argument. I'm
I
asking
mean
you what Putin brought to
that's
the
what
table.
most Democrats argue, that he's
I'm not a
rewarding
Democrat.
dictator.
So again, I do this all the time with you guys. Stop arguing with a cardboard cutout of what you think a Democratic liberal is. That's not who I am. You're talking to me. I asked a very
Again, I don't know
specific.
your background. I don't watch your videos.
Correct.
I'm
You
just
don't.
assuming.
So stop assuming it makes
So
an
I was
ass out of you
assuming.
and me.
What
I'm
are you?
asking you very specific questions, right? I'm
Okay.
asking you, what did Putin bring to the table that would be beneficial to end the war?
What did Putin bring? What does that have to do with Trump ending the war?
Well, Trump had Putin come, right, to Alaska to have a meeting. So in that meeting, what was brought forth that was progressive to end the war?
We don't really know yet.
Literally, Trump even said nothing. What do you mean? Trump even said
we
he
really
regrets
don't know
going.
what was really discussed. Like, we know that there's
No,
security
Trump did
guarantees.
a fucking interview with Brett Baer where he specifically said he regrets doing it because they didn't get anything out of it.
Right. I didn't see that interview. I'm not aware of that interview right now.
Okay, that's on Fox with Brett Baer, if you want to look
All right,
that
I'll
up
check it
later.
out. Mhm.
He Trump was the one who said that if he didn't see, what was it, the time frame he gave, 5 or 10 minutes or something like that, if he didn't get a ceasefire deal, that he was going to walk out. He didn't walk out. Putin spoke first, which is really like rare and does not happen when you're the host country. They didn't take questions. I'm not seeing anything that they got out of it, that we got out of it to end the war.
So you do realize why he didn't put any sanctions, or why he didn't really do any punishments after that meeting, right? You do realize why that happened,
Why?
right? Because when you reward someone, right, like human nature, that you don't respond well to being backed into a corner. Like, if all you do is hit Putin with
Sure.
sanctions,
Can I
you
ask
isolate
you,
him,
do you think
it
Ukraine
puts-
should give up
Can
land?
you let me finish at least?
No. Do you think Ukraine should give up land?
If that means ending, if that means, as a Ukrainian, if that
You're
means
not a-
stopping the war,
What part of
if
Ukraine
that
are
means
you from?
stopping the war, then yes.
What part of Ukraine are you from?
I'm from Ivano-Frankivsk. That's gonna be the western side. No, yeah, the western side of Ukraine. Yeah, yeah, that's the western side of Ukraine. Search it up, Ivano-Frankivsk. That's where Lviv is.
I would double check your notes.
That's western part of Ukraine, not eastern. The eastern part of Ukraine is where the war is going on. The western part is where there's no war. That's where I'm from. But that doesn't really matter. I'm still from
When
Ukraine.
did you come here?
I was born here. My parents came here. I am Ukrainian.
Why did your parents come here?
Came here through a legal pathway because of personal reasons. My brother was sick from cancer, and they came here for treatment.
Sure. Okay. I appreciate you telling me that. I was trying to see, make sure if it was like leaving war or whatever.
Again, I don't really agree with Trump's.
So you're not from there. But
Yeah,
your
you've
family
never
is.
lived in Ukraine. Have you
Yeah.
been
Not-
to Ukraine?
I've been to Ukraine, yes, before the war, when I was well, now I'm 19, but when I was like 14, 13, yeah, I went to Ukraine. Yeah.
There was still fighting then, you know that, right?
Yeah, there was, but it was on the contact line. It wasn't like a full-blown invasion. It was just a contact line between separatists and the Ukrainian army. I mean, you can
It
search
happened
it
in
up.
2014.
Right, from 2014 on the contact line. You do know what that means, right? When there was
What
fighting,
happened in 2014?
Putin invaded Crimea.
He annexed it, right? Yeah. That's
Right.
not a contact line. That's a full-ass invasion. Should Russia take control of cities that they are nowhere near taking control of?
That's again, that's not that wasn't like that wasn't a full-blown invasion. A full-blown invasion is
Sure.
going on a couple of fronts and then trying to take the country's
Yeah, no, I know
capital.
Peabody. He's okay as long as his city is okay. But like, he doesn't care about Donetsk. He doesn't care about Luhansk.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, I have a question, Jax. If Mexico decided they wanted Texas back and everything was going on for as long as it has in Ukraine, like just swap Ukraine and Russia for Mexico and Texas, should Texas give up land just to end the war?
No.
No. What's
Okay,
the
do you have-
difference?
yeah.
Because I think that's an unfair comparison. I think
Okay,
like
I'll give you a different one then. I will give you a different one. Do you know much about World War II history?
I mean a significant amount. I would say a decent amount. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about appeasement?
Yes, I do know about appeasement. You're gonna bring up Czechoslovakian appeasement. All right. I know
Austria
what you're
more
going
so, but sure.
or Austria, right? Czechoslovakian.
What was their
Sudetenland.
argument?
The argument was that if you give Hitler what he wants, he's not going to
We
go.
can't say his name. We have to say Mustache Man or
I'm
Schittler
sorry,
or
I'm
something
sorry,
ridiculous.
I'm sorry,
TikTok's a
I'm
big
sorry.
baby. But that no. What was the argument by Germany for why they should have Austria?
You give them the land, they're not going to go further. That was
That was the argument why we agreed to it, right? That wasn't their argument. Their argument was that they were ethnically German.
okay. Well, right.
And
Right.
we hear
yeah.
very similar arguments for Ukraine.
Well, for the West, the whole argument was if we give this part of Austria, right, and they also did it with Czechoslovakia, the Sudetenlands, that if that goes into Germany, then they won't go further. That was the whole basis
Did that
of why.
work?
Did that work? No, it didn't work.
So what is the guarantee that it'll work this time?
Right, because what I think what Trump is going to do and what they were speaking about even yesterday with the conference is it's not if there are territorial concessions, there's also going to be security guarantees, right? As far as I'm aware, there wasn't any security guarantees in World War II with appeasement, right? There wasn't it's a whole different type of
Sure, they did like a
peace plan.
gentleman's handshake idea. But the problem I have too is you have Trump and Putin speaking about something without the sovereign president of the country they're speaking about. They can't make deals for him.
I would
Right,
also
and
like
then-
to
and then-
hold on, Jax. I would just like to throw in why would Ukraine trust any protection deal after the Budapest memorandum was basically just yeah, we're kind of meeting it.
Go to Monica's first point. With what were you saying again? Because I forgot. You were saying that Ukraine has to decide for itself. That was one of Trump's talking points. He was saying how I'm not going to negotiate for Ukraine. Ukraine has to negotiate for itself. And if you were listening yesterday, they're talking about setting up a trilat in the next 2 weeks between. First is going to be Putin and Zelensky, and then Putin, Trump, and Zelensky. So obviously,
Yeah, that's not the
Trump
first
isn't-
time they've tried to get them together.
Right. So, I mean, why are you saying that Ukraine has to negotiate for itself? Obviously, that's what Trump wants to do. Trump's not going to
No, it's
negotiate. for
not. But then
Ukraine.
he's not. The problem I have, right, is as Zelensky was on his fucking plane to get here, Russia attacked a city in Ukraine. Like they're not under any circumstances trying to come up with a peace deal here.
Again, I can't say anything about that. Like, it's just part of war. Like, I'm sure Ukraine also attacked Russia. Like, and I'm not
They're
not
defending.
saying
They're
that what Russia did
defending
is okay. I'm
themselves
just
against
saying that
Russia.
that's
Let's
part
be
of war.
very clear in the fucking verbiage we use. They are defending themselves against Russia.
Okay, defending themselves, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Because
They're
Russia's the
defending
big bad guy in this situation. So I don't know why we're sitting here apologizing for Putin.
No,
And as
Russia
a
is the bad
Ukrainian,
guy.
that should be something that is very
I
important.
just
for
think
you.
like the reason I voted for Trump, it's like, do you really think Kamala Harris would have brought Putin to the table? Like, I don't think Putin would have even
I don't
wanted
think
to talk
anybody would have
about
brought Putin to the table. I think the thing we needed to
I mean,
keep
Trump
doing is
clearly
keep
did.
supporting Ukraine. That's the problem is actually, if anything, Trump has helped escalate this and getting more Ukrainians unalived because he stopped helping them.
How has he stopped helping them?
He literally halted weaponry until he now has this way that he can have it where the EU buys it from the US to then give to them. He created a middleman so that we can make money off of this unaliving versus just directly supporting them like we were doing before.
Yep.
So okay, so I mean, what's really the difference? As long as there is weapons coming in, what's really the difference?
Why
Like
did
as
we need a
long
middleman?
my whole problem with that would be like if he fully stopped the weapons
He
coming in
did.
and there wasn't even a pathway to get weapons for Ukraine, then that would be a problem.
He did.
But
Hey,
you know, if America's making
someone
money off of
remind
it,
me. Someone remind me. Right during his first administration, when the conflict between Ukraine and Russia was still going on, did Trump send one of the largest defense packages to Ukraine and then was impeached because of it? Because he was trying to withhold said funds from Congress, and now here he is seeing and trying to be all butt buddies with Putin, while you're
He rolled out a
openly-
red carpet for him. He had Marines
He
roll out
had
a red
he had an
carpet for
active
him.
duty military roll out a
So
red carpet for a war criminal.
that's where I think
A
that's
war
sort of like,
criminal.
so what with the
A
red
war
carpet.
criminal. Having our active duty members
the red
roll
carpet
out a
what?
fucking red carpet.
Right. So as I was saying, that red carpet and all of that kind of rewarding, like that's I
Rewarding
feel
for
like
what?
strategy. That's
What are
strategy.
you rewarding
Because
Strategy.
for?
It's not a
What
good
would that
strategy.
be? What would that
Because
strategy be?
if you're gonna offer a small like psychological incentive as even
No.
putting a red carpet and showing a bit of respect, and that gets him to
No.
the table to talk,
We don't
then
respect
do it.
dictators, right?
Then
You
do it.
know,
No,
we
here's
I
know.
the
don't
problem.
respect dictators. No, I'm just saying that if that's what takes him to
No,
What did the
Jax,
news?
talk
What
to
did the
end the
news?
war, then it's
Even
worth it.
Fox, Jax. What did the news? Even Fox News. What did they report from that meeting?
Oh, are you asking me? I'm sorry. I
Yes.
thought you were.
Yeah. What did the news, including Fox, report from that meeting?
I'm not sure.
They said that he steamrolled Trump.
Okay, that's an analysis of one news organization.
No, that was all of the news organizations, including Fox. I said.
But we also know the psychology of these characters, Jax. Like, Putin happens to be a world leader, but you put him into like a less of a, staged position. He's just an abusive man. Like, we know you don't
I
give them
get
what
all
they
that.
want.
Look,
We
I
know
understand all
that.
that.
Jax, I'm still talking. Okay? So, no, you don't give them what they want because they're not going to stop. They do not stop. Okay? You don't give them anything.
Putin literally can't go to other countries because he has a fucking arrest warrant out for him for violating human rights. And yet we welcomed him. Our president clapped for him.
Can I ask Monica a question?
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
So, would you rather Trump or anyone, right? Any leader, this is give some type of reward or a psychological incentive, such as putting a red carpet, and let's say the war ends
Apology.
from it. Is that better than not giving him a red carpet and letting the war?
It makes it
go on
worse.
for a couple
You
of
can
years?
talk to him. You can talk to him without doing it that way.
You can have
you guys live in this all or nothing scenario where we can have conversations with people from other countries without rolling out a red carpet for them.
It also literally makes it worse.
you really-
He told him he can get what he wants if he does something. He keeps
And then
doing
he
the things to
stopped
keep
his
getting
meeting.
more.
He stopped his meeting with Zelensky and the other EU leaders to go call Putin in the middle of it.
I don't agree with that. Like, I'm gonna say how it is. I don't agree with that.
There
Like,
is
again, I don't agree
no
with a lot of
such thing as a psychological. What did you call it? A
There is.
psychological
It's
incentive?
human nature.
He's not smart enough for that.
It's human nature. It
You
doesn't.
don't
It's not
understand
human
human
nature.
nature, Jax. When was your psych degree? You're 19. You don't have time to have completed it.
Trump is not smart enough to do that.
It's just human nature. Like, if you're
No, it's
doesn't
not.
even.
No, it's not.
You don't even need complex. Like, you don't even need a psych.
Do you know what a
psychology degree.
narcissist is,
You
Jax?
do.
I don't think he knows what a
don't
narcissist
need a
is. I also
psychology
think it's
degree
really I
to
think it's
just
really
understand
I think it's really funny that you think it's cool to roll out a red carpet for a certified war criminal. But God forbid we try to have any kind of conversations with NATO allies and Trump gets up in arms about it.
Right.
God forbid we actually support a non-NATO ally, right? Right, Jax?
I don't agree with him putting a red carpet. I just think that if that's what it takes to bring him to the table,
You know what it
No,
takes?
it's
not.
Yeah.
Is it
You know-
working? I go with my original question. Is it working?
I mean, so far something's happening because at least they're talking, right? Like, they
No,
weren't
what
talking
happened?
over
What did
Biden at
Russia
all.
put on their propaganda TV the next day?
probably something. I don't know. Like
They had a tank rolling down the street with the Russian flag and the American flag on the back of it. That was on their Russian propaganda TV. So now they're basically saying that they have carte blanche and approval from the US to do what they're doing. So where is the end? Where's the progression to get to the end and a peace deal to be done? Where is that happening?
I think it's gonna happen maybe in the next 2 weeks when they start talking.
2 weeks? Holy fuck! You've been listening to Trump too much. Everything in 2 weeks, right?
No. I get that joke. Yeah, he always says, "I'll let you know in about 2 weeks," but that's what he said. And 1 to 2 weeks they're gonna get that meeting. I mean, look, if nothing happens from it, then I'm wrong. I'm not saying anything.
Sure,
Then
I
this-
want you to come back in 2 weeks when they actually don't get together, because every time they've tried to set up a meeting to get together, they don't get together.
And innocent lives are going to be lost throughout those 2 weeks, that waiting period.
And wasn't this going to be solved like once he was in office?
24 hours after getting elected.
Just keeps getting pushed
Very
2
specific.
weeks.
He got fucking steamrolled. There's no psychological reverse psychology happening. Like, none of that is happening.
You can't incentivize a narcissist.
No. If anything, Putin walked on Trump because all he did is probably pour honey in his ear. Because that's what he does. You guys, keep booping that screen. Let's try to get to 20,000 likes while we're sitting here. We will probably hit a restart at some point, but while we still got people in the box, we've got people in the box. Jamit, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old
Twice.
are you and what state did you vote in?
39, New York.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Things are really good. I can't complain. I have nothing to complain about. Zero.
What's good? Give me an example.
Business, my life, country, everything's great.
Business. Business in
My
general
business
or
is
your
great.
business?
My business,
What kind of business do you own?
several.
Name some of them. Industry.
I don't need to tell you what I do
You're
for
a
a living.
landlord.
Are you
Probably
serious?
a fucking landlord.
I have my own businesses.
Hold on,
so
no. There's a reason we're asking.
There's a
because-
reason. Yeah, I want
I
to see
don't
how his
care
policies.
what your reasoning is. I'm
I
not
want
going
to
to
see how his
disclose that on
policies
TikTok.
are affecting your business.
How they in a very positive way. 3% on QBID. My tax rates are going down. Corporations are coming in all over. He's cut so many deals with
What
China,
corporations
billions
are
and
coming
trillions
in?
of-
What corporations are coming in?
Yep, LG. The list goes on and on.
What is
You know
LG
LG
doing?
is?
What is LG doing? What is LG doing?
I think they've committed to 50 billion in business with the U.S. Moving here. Yeah,
And
from
this
out
is
of
a
Korea.
brand new deal? Have they actually invested anything, or is it over a course of a
Yes,
few
they
years?
have.
What's
So
the
is
deal?
China. But you should. Why are you asking me if you know this and you're running a live? You should know
LG,
these
hold
things.
on, real quick. LG Electronics announced a plan in 2023 to invest around 39.5 billion by 2030 to shift from a focus on home appliances to becoming a platform-based technology company.
Monica, I know I'm Canadian, but I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. In 2023, it was Biden as president, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Janet, if you look at the bottom of your screen along that little row of stuff, there's a tiny little microphone. I know you might not recognize what a tiny little button looks like, but if you press it, we'll be able to hear you again. And then I would really like to know either why you came up here, what industry you're in, or...
I've even found one from this year. LG invests $50 million to become player in next-gen auto LiDAR market, but all they're doing is investing in a company that's already here. So again, where are corporations coming back? These are just companies expanding or creating deals. He didn't create that deal. That's just a company who decided to do that. So, you guys just make shit up.
Right. So, like I said, my businesses are doing great. The QBID went up 3%.
Why
which
is it just about
huge.
you? I care about how it affects all
Huge.
American
You asked me
people.
why I voted for Trump.
No, I know,
told
but
you.
I would hope you would have more care than just your
I don't care
fucking
what you
selfish
hope. You asked me why I voted for Trump. I told you.
Can't validate that if you won't tell us your industry. Like,
I'm in several industries. Why do you care?
Name
give us
one.
one.
You understand what QBID is? Tell me what QBID is, and I'll tell you what I do.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know what that is. I'll admit that.
Okay,
I
then you
know
don't get to
that
know
is,
what
but
I
I'm
do.
asking you.
That's
No, I would
simple.
like to know one of your businesses so we can
Go
look into it.
figure out what QBID is and come back, and I'll tell you.
Oh, that's cute. You can fuck off.
Yeah, you're a dick.
I know, you only care about yourself. It's fine.
You were talking econ, and I went to go get my noodles.
I was wondering what that steam was from. I was like, she's either saging or she's...
Yes, All of the above. I made the Bodak noodles. Bodak. I don't know how to say it. I'm a white lady.
Let me find it in the bill now.
But highly recommend.
Like, I have no problem admitting that I don't know what that is. Like, you think you got a gotcha on me because I can admit I don't know what that is. So it means qualified business income deduction through the TCJA. Now I'm going to look for it in the big beautiful bill, right? Because that's what we would do next.
See what that? Sorry, what was that again, Monica?
Hold on. I gotta move this thing out of the way. Qualified business income deduction. This was in the TCJA, but I need to now find it in here.
That doesn't.
Take Wix. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Monica or Megan.
I was just gonna say that doesn't have anything to do with any industry. I'm so confused.
Take what's. I'll say it if you send me $40, but I have a brow of noodles because I said brow of labor statistics. Because I couldn't say brow. Run with it.
And while Monica looks, I just want to complain about tariffs because my oat milk is unfortunately American made, as Canada has not figured out how to make a decent oat milk, and it has gone up by about $1 in the past couple of weeks, and I am not okay with that.
My Vicks Vapor Rub is in the bathroom. I put some on before I went live this morning. When I go live again, I'll put some more on. I took my meds. I took some Dayquil, and I'm eating hot soup, so we're good. Also, how come Canada doesn't know how to milk oats? That's crazy.
I don't know. Like, you'd think we'd be all over that. Half of our, middle of our country is just oats.
I was gonna say
The deduction
milking
allows eligible taxpayers to deduct up to 20% of their QBI plus 20% of qualified real estate investment. He's a fucking landlord.
Mm-hmm.
Yang
It's one of the largest small businesses in New York.
wants to bet his multiple businesses were just multiple buildings.
Yep. Izzy, I did my calls this morning.
Say, I know I'm a newer business owner, but as somebody who has a business and a nonprofit that I run, when assholes like that are like, I have multiple businesses, I'm like, you don't know shit about what it takes to run 2 different organizations at the same time. Don't jump off a cliff.
I don't care. You don't care about people. Congratulations. Good for you. I hope you feel good about yourself. Fucking weirdos. Anyways. Parker's is awake before I actually leave for once.
I know.
I love you, Parkers.
I love you too, Olive.
Hi, Parkers.
Hi, I'm Anita, my second favorite Megan in the world. If I say the first one, it doesn't matter if she's in the room or not, she'll manifest.
You're the only one who's allowed to get away with that. Don't worry.
Yay! She will hold me hostage. She has for like 20 years. So I'm just up here to remind everybody to do the good things. There's 165 of us in here. I'm too tired for a very fancy mod announcement. But you know that you should be booping with your boppers and sending those heart me's and filling out any goals that the lovely Monica has. And don't forget to give nice things to the panel because they've earned them. And while you are doing all of the good things that promotes and keeps this live safe, I really want to, because I was telling IC stupid people in the chat, I was like, do people not know enough of this story? Y'all, in your spare time, not now, staying alive, have a good time, but later on, even on TikToks or on the YouTubies, look up Derek and Deanna Huffman. They are one of 2 families that have taken up Russia on their offer, and the offer is to save Americans from the LGBTQ woke agenda. And so he moved his wife and his 3 daughters to Russia from Texas to escape all the wokeness, and then got drafted.
Wait, what was his name again?
Derek Huffman got drafted straight into the Russian army.
Yep.
And they were like, yeah, you'll probably do welding or something with cameras thanks to your social media experience, because he runs a YouTube channel. And then they pushed him onto the front line. And now they haven't heard from him. So he is presumed unalived, but the wife has made like a video since then to be like, no, he's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine because I'm in Russia and the Russians are watching me, and I'm sure he's fine.
Jesus.
That's wild.
It's sad. It's sad. Like, I'm not going to be joyous about, like, it's like FAFO, but it's also like, you just put your family in harm's way.
That's the thing. I was like, I don't feel bad for him, but he has 3 daughters.
I feel bad for his family.
His wife says she clarified that Derek is alive and doing well and located not at the absolute front, but close to it.
So what's even sadder is we had a couple in Canada move to get away from the wokeness shortly before our election. I think Justin was still prime minister, and they moved to Russia. And within like 4 weeks, they were fundraising to get money to move to the United States because they hated it so much.
Yeah. So like anyone, and it is wild for someone to mix up nationality again with ethnicity of being Ukrainian. I was like, you're literally born here. But to claim that and still be pro trying to negotiate and appease Putin, like that's fucking insane.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the stove.
Yeah, Adi, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit a restart. Oh, wait, why? Oh, is there somebody in there? No, there's a couple people. All right, let's do the thing then. Oh, Real American, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
30 in Florida.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
I just wanted to comment on what was just talked about, actually, if I could.
Okay, what about it?
Well, your guest below said that the man named Derek was drafted in Russia, but he actually moved there with desire to join the Russian military.
Can you prove that?
No, he didn't.
Can you prove that?
Yeah, the Yahoo News article that she's referencing says it.
Yahoo! Nah. He went to Russia to escape the wokeness, all that wokeness that we have in Texas.
Yeah,
and then within
you joined their
3
military.
weeks, within 3 weeks, without even learning the Russian language, they were like, hey, if you sign up to our draft, then we will expedite your citizenship to Russia. And he was like, because I'll just be doing like the welding or the social media, right? And they're like, yeah, totally. And then he signed, and then it didn't matter.
What did he join the Russian military for specifically? In what role?
You tell me.
You read the article, right?
I read that he joined, so I don't really. It doesn't matter what role. If you join the
So it
military,
doesn't matter that he joined in a non-combat
so
capacity.
if you join the military as a cook in the United States, you can still be given a rifle and put to the front lines if they need.
Sure,
you.
I'm talking about what he expected.
Yeah, so the
though.
same
what
thing
he
applies in
expected
Russia.
in Russia.
Real American, is coercion a thing?
Is being disingenuous a thing?
What did his wife say? What did his wife say about it?
His
But
wife
also,
didn't
that
join.
was a very gross answer. I'm actually a little concerned now. Is coercion a thing?
Sure, it exists.
Can he have been coerced?
No.
So his statement, Huffman stated his decision to enlist was motivated by the desire to expedite Russian citizenship. That is the reason why he chose to. He didn't specifically state don't scratch my ear. He specifically stated the fact that that was his goal for leaving Texas and the U.S. to go to Russia because he wanted to fight. He never made that claim specifically. Unless you have other information, then shut your fucking mouth.
And his wife specifically said that he felt like he was being, quote, thrown to the wolves by being sent to a combat position.
It also sounds like something your own military
Yeah, I mean
will
that's
do
what
with.
happens.
Was I
for the
talking?
military.
Were words coming out of my mouth? I don't know.
They
I know
were.
I have mental health problems, but sometimes, your own military, I believe, and Izzy can correct me in the comments. I believe or Chicky, even better. Your own military does.
He was gonna come up. Oh, did you?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Does similar in the same thing by like offering citizenship to immigrants and then getting them into war. It's a really shitty thing to do. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you sign a contract, you sign a contract. You should probably read it.
I agree, but he was the one who did this. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he signed the contract. So what do you guys? Like he wasn't.
But your
drafted.
statement
Your dad-
initially when you
your
came
dad
up was the
used-
fact that he moved to Russia in order to fight in the military. That was proven
the
wrong.
verbiage-
He chose to make the decision to enlist because he
You
wanted
guys
to
can interrupt
expedite.
me.
He wanted to expedite. He wanted to expedite. Shut your
You can talk to
fucking
your
mouth.
boyfriend like that, but not
Shut
me.
your
These are
fucking
your
mouth. There we
people.
go. He wanted to expedite his Russian citizenship. Your mom should have swallowed.
He didn't want to.
So
It was just because of the citizenship.
you
Drop me real quick. I'll come right back.
Yeah, again, guys, I
you
understand that he
wait,
used it
real.
to gain citizenship, but if you guys hold on,
You concede that he didn't move to Russia to join the military and fight Ukraine then?
he joined the military in Russia.
No. What you came up and said was he moved to do it, so you concede that you were incorrect. That's what I'm hearing. Can
No,
you say
I
the
came
words
up
for
here
me?
to correct you by saying he
You
was
came up
drafted.
And
You
said,
said he was
What?
drafted.
You said
No, a draft is not signing
you
up. There is
said
a difference.
he moved to Russia to join and fight the good fight.
He had
So-
intentions on joining Russia.
Show me where. Show me where his exact intentions was, because again, he did not specifically claim that he wanted to fight. He claimed he joined to earn respect and fast track his citizenship and show his
You don't
commitment
get
to
to
Russia.
pick and choose. Like I'm
not picking and choosing you, haploid. If you listen, that'd
All
be
I'm saying
beneficial.
is
No. You come on these lives and you think you know shit because you have a fancy microphone and stuff, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a sad, misogynist piece of
I'm
shit
literally eating
on this
Panera Bread
fucking
in my
platform, real American.
All he does.
You're
That's
just,
all
you're
he
just
does.
mad.
Is all you do. All you fucking do. You never have a conversation. You don't want to engage in a faithful conversation. You're a sad, pathetic little baby man.
I understand that he signed something, but he thought he was going into a non-combatant role.
That's right. Run away. Run away like a bitch.
He got screwed out of that. He got coerced into that. Like, I don't see.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if he understood like what conscription is, because
Right.
conscription is technically not a draft.
Right.
Sorry, Izzy and Chicky.
Real
on
American
top
is
of
a
me.
freaking grub.
Also, Izzy, I did my calls today.
Fuck yeah. I have not done my calls yet today, but I will.
The sergeant at arms, his phone is unhooked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because, listen, his line kept getting busy tones last night. I got to talk to him. I got to tear into that motherfucker. And then I found out after I tore into him that the sergeant at arms is the same person who threw Isaiah Thomas to the ground in Chambers.
Oh.
So yeah, he I think I told you this last night. All of you just kept going to the escape of I'm advised not to speak on this right now. I have no power to sway anything. Like my guy, fucking
Correct. And then currently I'm finishing up my email prompt and then we'll put it throughout all the different Discords. I don't know if AC's still in here. AC, when I go live again, I want to know if you have access because I want to do calls and I want to get your account going up. So.
Does anyone know if I call and pretend to be an American, would I get in trouble?
No.
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 Sweet.
What?
I actually gave out my real name on accident this morning. I said, oops.
Megan, what authority would come get you in Canada from the U.S.?
There's no jurisdiction.
They can't come get you.
You know, stranger things had happened in the Trump era.
That's fair.
And also, I just want to be real clear again on this Derek Huffman story. He even said he agreed in a non-combat capacity, thinking at first he would be a welder and later a war correspondent. Now, am I going to say that he was not smart for thinking that he would just get left in this? He had that rugged American individualism.
Amanda.
He's so special. He's so special that he's going to be in this specific role. All you're proving to me is that Trump supporters are not smart. Thank you for proving the fucking
Yeah, none of us felt sad for him that that happened to him. None of us felt like that
We're
shouldn't
talking about
have
his
happened to him.
family. His family's now stuck, having to put forth this propaganda about him.
It's a
They
good
don't really
FAFO
hit.
moment.
Manda,
Canadians.
my eyes are blurry.
I'm embarrassed for yous.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry, AC. Let me message you on Discord.
Who says yous like that?
Message
Two
me,
yous.
Olive.
In all caps, message me.
I know. I can see shapes.
What?
This is all part of. Remember how Emma said that she had us all in a call? Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, two yous. Two what?
Really
It's one of my
quickly
favorite
to
movies.
Sunny in the chat. Yes, I was absolutely terrified Russia would end up
Oh,
with Alaska on Friday,
my
and
contact lenses. I took them off.
I mean, Alaskan Resources, like, was rumored. It was not ever said by the administration, but it was rumored about Alaskan Resources. That's not any better.
Just making sure you saw it. I just messaged you, AC.
And like, this is from military brain. Sorry, real quick tangent. Giving up Alaska to anyone would be incredibly disadvantageous for us. Like, the reason that we have bases in Alaska is because of the proximity to so much of the world from Alaska. It is incredibly easy for us to get over to Russia, to so many places.
Alrighty.
sorry, stop before you
Oh.
reset.
Yep.
Chicky, show us those eyes.
Show us those eyes.
These are the contact lenses.
Ooh.
On the two colors that I'm using. So the green one is gonna be for sombra, and then the blue ones are for the Tapu Fini cosplay.
Not Crow with the countdown. That's crazy.
Is Crow
Counting
stealing
down.
Ari's
Ari's
thing?
counting down.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we are going to hit a restart. We'll be right back. If you're not following me, please do so. I will be right back in like 30 seconds as Ari gets rid of everybody.
I do, Manda.
But I will be right
Tap to
back.
2K so I can come up, friends.
Yes, please.